Hey friends, hey family, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Crystal Blue. I do Christian content. I also do what's called the Word of the Day. And I also have videos and shorts of me and my family having fun together. And I also have inspirational shorts. So if you like what you see in here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. For those of you returning, happy Monday. I hope everybody had a blessed, restful weekend. I know I did. So we're going to jump right into the Word. Don't mind my kids yelling in the background. It's kind of what they do. So let's get into the word. We're going to be reading from John today, which has started to become one of my favorite books, right up under Philippians, because y'all know Philippians is my favorite book. But John is coming in a close second. So I'm going to preface this with it's kind of hard and frustrating when someone keeps trying to tell you something and explain something to you and you don't believe it. It's like, what do I have to do? What do I have to say to get you to understand? And I think a lot of teachers get frustrated, and even maybe tutors and parents trying to teach kids certain things. And the kids, they're still not getting it for whatever reason. And they're just not believing what they're seeing. They're not understanding it. They're not retaining it, whatever it is, when it's like right there in front of them. And you're like, why can't you see this? And it can be frustrating if you've ever been in a situation like this. Like, it's like I'm putting it right in front of you, and for whatever reason, you still don't see it. So in John, we're going to be reading about basically this is what Jesus had to contend with when he came here. So in John 1, it's verses 10 through 11. It says, in the world. He was in the world, and though the world was made through him, the world did not recognize him. He came to which was his own, but his own did not receive him. God did so many miracles when he came to earth as Jesus, because he's all the same person. When he came to this earth, he told people who he was. He showed them miracles. He did everything, but they still had questions. They still didn't believe. Even the disciples had questions. It's like, I'm showing you what I can do. I'm showing these miracles. I'm telling you. And it's like they still did not get it. And I mean, can you imagine how frustrated Jesus was? Like, if I were him, I just would have been like, what? And even in some of the passages, it's kind of funny. I kind of see Jesus slightly comedic because he's saying, do you still not understand? It's like he's saying, how daft are you people? Have you not figured out who I am? And it's like, how many miracles do I have to do? How many signs do I have to give you guys for you guys to realize who in the world I am? And even to the very end, they still did not believe. It took him obviously having to get beaten and hang on the cross and die and then rise 3 days later for them to finally believe it. And even Thomas still didn't believe that it was him. And it's like, what do I have to do? So you can tell this is very, very frustrating. It's like he came and he told people, like, in the books before, they were saying this person was coming. And even though he was there in the flesh, they still didn't believe it. They still didn't receive him. They rejected him. They called him a blasphemer. The all the people that were there, especially the word is escaping me. The people that were always judging, and they were just they just didn't believe that he was who he really was. And so you can imagine the frustration that Jesus experienced just being here on this earth. He experienced all the feelings, the hurt, the anger, that he felt everything, but never did he let it get out of control. He still remained like he was never mean to anyone, but he did have those emotions of frustration and anger and sadness. But he kept it all under control because he is who he is, and he's not able to sin because of who he is. But I said all that to say, in life, things are frustrating. It's hard for us to sit there and basically say, hey, this bookmark is brown. This is brown. And you're trying to tell the person it's brown, and they're like, no, it's not, it's black. No, it's not, it's yellow. And it's frustrating. It's like, it's right in front of your face. Like, what do I have to do to make you understand that this is what I'm saying it is? So it's super, super frustrating. But we have to be like Jesus in the sense that, yes, even though it's frustrating, we still have to remain calm. We still have to bear those fruits of the Spirit. We still have to remain in character. And that's what Jesus did. Even though people frustrated the heck out of him and they made him angry, I mean, all the things, he remained calm. He bared all the fruits of the Spirit. He still loved. He still had compassion. Even when people were spitting on him and hanging him on a cross, he said, "Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do." And that's a kind of love that you can't even begin to explain. So I said all that to say there are going to be things in this life that are going to frustrate the heck out of us. And we're going to want to lose our cool and just snap and just go off on people. Let's not do that. Let's be like our Heavenly Father and remain consistent. Let's keep bearing those fruits of the spirits. Let's stay in that character because that shows us that we have love, compassion, and self control. And we know that He's fighting our battles. So we don't have to sit there and go off and get mad because you know what? Your Father's going to take care of it because that's what He does. So again, this was John verses 10 through 11. I hope you guys take the time to read this, not just these verses, but just read it in its entirety because, again, it's frustrating when you're sitting there and you're just pretty much putting it in somebody's face and they still don't get it or still don't believe it and still don't receive it. That's okay. You keep going, you keep doing what you're doing because eventually they're going to figure it out or your Heavenly Father's going to help them figure that out. All right. I hope this blessed you guys. And again, I hope you read it. Again, like I always say, don't take my word for it. Read it for yourself. All right. I love you guys. I hope this blessed you. And Lord willing, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.